Good morning, everyone. It's a very good honor to be here today, celebrating the launch of H2X Studio. Thank you very much for inviting me and for giving me the chance to share something very close to my heart, the human side of design. For more than 3 decades, whether designing for Raffles, Baros Maldives, Hyatt, or my own studio, I have always believed one thing: that design begins with people. Not with materials, not with trends, not with impressive forms, but with humanity. How people feel, how they move, how they connect, and how they remember. When you see a space, you might notice its beauty, but when you feel a space, that is when design truly begins to work. My philosophy has always been design for people and culture. Understanding proportion, harmony and function is important, but understanding the soul of a place is the priority. This is Raffles in Jaipur, and everything is made by local craftsmen and crafted. Many people see it as a stunning palace, high arches, Mughal delicacy, Rajput heritage. But to me, Jaipur represents something deeper, cultural sensitivity. We did not copy traditional architecture. We interpreted it respectfully, carefully, and meaningfully. The proportions of the archways, the symmetry of the courtyard, the softness of each color, all come from studying how the royals lived centuries ago, what made them feel protected, what gave them serenity, what created a sense of majesty without overpowering the human scale. That's emotional intelligence, not just visual accuracy. It's what a project gives a project its soul. It's a very different place and a very different sensitivity. Udaipur is not simply a hotel, it is a journey, a private island on a serene lake surrounded by mountains and sky. When we designed it, we asked, how do we create quiet? How do we make this breathing differently? The grand lobby, the sweeping staircase, the double height space, they're not just for decoration, they're designed to slow the heartbeat, to bring balance, to create stillness. Ultra luxury is not loud, it's very measured, very precise and emotional as restraint handled with mastery. This is where cultural sensitivity meets architectural discipline, and everything is created by artisans by hand. The storytelling part. One thing that people don't realize is that your job doesn't stop when you've designed the place. I have to spend a lot of time advising partners, advising staff and guest service teams, telling them the story, telling them the background, giving them a narrative that they share with guests. And I teach them not how to serve, but how to explain the space. Because people come and immediately they want to know why this, why that, what does it mean? So why is the structure here shaped like a lotus? Why does the corridor bend instead of staying straight? Why is the carpet pattern inspired by local water rituals? Why does the ceiling freshly rise? As the guest enters the lounge, the staff, once they understand the why, something magical happens. They don't just work in this place, they belong to it, they own it. And you can just feel that authenticity, that connection. That's emotional hospitality. That's what hospitality is. That's what hotels are about. That's where design meets a whole human connection. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for supporting H2X Studio, and thank you for believing that great design lives. From the other settings, it lives in the people.